When I was a young youth pastor, I was asked to go to a hospital to visit a young girl named Tracy. She had been in a car accident. She was about 25 years old. I remember going to the intensive care unit my first time there. Walking through the room, I heard the machines beeping. People were laying in beds, and Tracy was at the end of the room, laying on her back. Both her arms were strapped up towards the ceiling, burnt black. Both her legs were strapped up, amputated at the knees. She had nothing on her chest. One eye was swollen shut, and she had a tube down her throat. And I'm standing there with my Bible thinking, I'm going to help this girl. And I remember her mumbling something at me, and then she mumbled, she shook her arms, and I asked her, do you want to know my name? And she said, And I said, do you want me to leave? And every time I asked her what she was trying to say, she would mumble louder and shake more vehemently. Then the nurse came over and looked at me with a dirty look because I was upsetting the patient. She covered her chest and moved me around to the opposite side of the bed. Now I'm standing between Tracy's bed and the bed behind me. And I'm thinking, I'm going to run out of this hospital. Well, they rolled up a bed right across the only space I can leave. And I said to myself, and I said to God, I'm in shape. I'll jump on these beds and run out of here. And I remember standing there feeling so helpless. And when I finally got out, I remember walking to my car as fast as I could, feeling so embarrassed, like I really didn't do that girl any good. And at the time, I didn't know why I felt so bad, but now I do. Jesus came, he did something for us. He died on the cross and rose from the dead. But before he did something for us, he did something with us. He identified with our pain. He became a man and lived 33 years and felt what it was like to be human. What I didn't do that day is come in there and identify with that girl's pain. I went in there willing to do something for her before I was ready to do something with her, and that's identify with her brokenness. We live in a world where we are surrounded by girls like Tracy, guys like Tracy, people suffering. There are elderly people right now sitting in convalescent homes all by themselves. There are little kids sitting in homes curled up in the corner because they're being abused. Other kids in foster care, women who have been raped, rich people who are empty because they don't know the purpose of their life. I believe if we do something and we allow Christ to do something in us and through us, we can change this world. My prayer for you is that you don't read this book as a form of entertainment. You don't do the curriculum just because you have nothing to do for 6 weeks. My prayer is that you let God do something in you so he can do something through you, and I believe we could change the world if we do that. Thanks for listening. Let's do something.